my head in the way, say, hello! Look what we got.
To just aim at you for a
Yeah,
bit.
okay. So a very big thank you to Steve and Andy from our Slack channel who donated, I think it was around about $300 Australian for us to buy a Radeon card so we can actually test with OpenCL. So yeah, we're going to unbox this thing and install it and start testing. So thank you guys. Alright, so this arrived this morning. It's a little bit beaten up, the package, so we're hoping it's okay. I'm sure it is. Like,
I'm sure there's another box inside the box.
let's hope there's another
Probably
box inside
with
the
a box inside it.
If the seller boxed it okay, oh look, it's got airbags. So yeah, there's usual sort of paraphernalia that comes with this sort of stuff. Drink
Yeah.
me.
Food. Food and alcohol.
$100 worth of booze. Not bad. Steve and Andy, I'm sorry that you won't be able to be here to share that. Oh, baby. So I think it's been about, how long has it been since we've had a new graphics card in the Crowdrender team? New anything?
5 years?
5 years. 5 years, guys, so thank you so much. Alright, so it looks actually pretty decent. So it survived the trip from about 20 miles away, which is good. This is so exciting. I can understand why people go for those unboxing channels. Not that we're going to become one of those guys, but... What's that?
Another box inside a box inside a box.
You can tell we haven't done this before.
In a while.
In a long time. It's been 5 years, guys. Please be patient with this. You're right, it is actually a box inside another box. I don't know, I guess I'll take a look what's in here. Probably like CDs and stuff. Yeah.
I don't think they do CDs anymore, do they?
You get stickers.
Oh, they do.
I
Look
think
at
this
that.
is pretty great. We get booze and stickers. And also food. I don't know if you noticed that, but there's like a $50 off card for HelloFresh. So we can eat, we can drink, we can plaster ourselves with stickers. Eventually maybe do some gaming. Sorry, testing. Ooh, here it is. Okay, so this is a 580. It's not the sort of the latest 591, but we are super grateful to Steve and Andy, who I'm going to plug several times. Well, we're going to plug, aren't we, Jeremy? We're going to plug them several times and say thank you. So there it is. It's hefty. Like, I've never been able to afford a decent graphics card like this, so mine were always just like nothing to them. But you know, the cooler on this is pretty huge. Play hard, stay silent. There you go. Sticker removal ceremony. Remove before gaming or testing. Ta-da! That makes it official. Alright, so I guess the next step is for us to actually put this in a computer, so I guess we'll go do that now. So thanks guys, and yeah, stick around because we'll film ourselves trying to actually make this work as well, in bits. So thank you! Alright, so attempt number 2 after moving all the cables out of the way.
Don't film yet.
Oh, come on! We're just going to pretend this is the first time we've tried this, right?
Yeah, we had to clean some cables because there was
Clean some
a lot
cables,
of space.
move some cables around because the card was too long, but now here it is. What's your hot tip for installing graphics cards?
Just put them in.
Well, it looks like it's sitting okay.
It's not sitting out yet.
Okay, it's not sitting okay.
There we go.
That's better.
Yeah,
It's all the way down?
it's clipped in, so now we've just got to figure out how we're going to power everything.
Excellent. Alright, so now we've got to actually plug everything back in. I'm assuming that's an easy thing. Do we remember where everything goes?
Mostly.
I think this card takes a couple of 8 pins for power at the back?
Yes.
Okay, well, actually, your old card. The old card is actually over here. So this was the... What model was this, Jez?
270X.
And yeah.
270X.
And frustratingly for the 2.8 upgrade and even 2.79, it was the card that was last on the list of the ones which didn't work. I believe the next model... Was it the next model up or the next generation worked with Blender?
The next model up.
The next model up of the same generation.
I believe.
And so we had this card that was so close to working with Blender but didn't. But now, again, thank you Steve, thank you Andy so much. We've got one that does. As long as we remember where all the cables go. Well, Jeremy does. Jeremy's a pro. Look at him. Does he not look like a pro?
That was literally just plugging a system fan in, but sure. Now I need to figure out which way around these go.
They should be keyed so they can only go in one way, though. I hope.
Yeah, they are. It's just figuring out which way that is so I don't put them in backwards, or try to put them in backwards.
Okay, cool. The master at work. Look at Jeremy go.
What do we need still?
More cables.
Yeah.
There's a plethora of them. In fact, what I'm going to do, just for safety's sake, I'm going to remove the scissors out of the way. Put them over here.
It's gonna get some dust.
Are you going to use a vacuum cleaner?
Oh yeah.
But people on the internet have said that's bad.
People are wrong. Probably not ideal, but always be careful. It's fine.
There have been some comments to say that we should never ever use vacuum cleaners on computers because your whole computer might disappear into the vacuum cleaner. Actually, no, they didn't say that, but that was just my hyperbolic way of describing their argument. So as you can see, installing a graphics card is mainly this sort of memory puzzle of where a whole bunch of cables that look pretty much the same used to go.
Just the power cables left, I think.
Yeah, this is actually way more convenient because I think it only takes one cable, doesn't it? This one?
It's kind of... It's a 6 and a 2 on this because
It's
of my
6
power supply,
and a 2.
which is kind of annoying because some of them take 6 pins and some of them take 8.
So this needs so you've got a 6 and a 2 that you think you can mush together.
Well, that's what they're designed for, so they should go in. It goes around that way, that's the problem.
Ah, there you go. Told you he was a genius. Look, he solved it. Problem solved.
What does it? We should probably screw that back into.
Yeah, well, screws are... I can have a go at that. So we'll be back after I've put the screws on. I don't know what attempt we're up to now, but...
17 now.
I'm getting worried. Come on, power cable. Oh, it's in.
And
Fist bump. Yeah.
got the screws going. So
Well, the screws are in, so we've got one, and the others. Yeah, 2. Let's just call them 2. 2 screws are in.
and now we just got to figure out
2
how
from
I
2.
was powering all my hard drives.
I believe it's with this stuff. No?
Yep, but which ones?
Yeah, I can't help with that. See, this is why you film, so you know where everything came from. But we didn't film that bit. Jeremy thought it might be boring.
It is boring.
Probably.
Putting them back together as well.
There's no guarantee that what we're doing right now isn't
My
boring.
table
people.
management is atrocious, as you can probably tell.
It's more like cable unmanagement.
Yeah.
Or mismanagement. I don't know,
This
what's the
should be
term?
underneath all these, I think.
Underneath of.
Underneath all these things.
Low. Cable them underneath of. The other thing is the faceplate's fallen off. Or the back plate.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
That came off when we were just taking all the cables out, so have to put that back in. Okay, here goes. Let me just move the cables out the way.
Actually, we can probably use that for. It's for my glasses, but I never use it.
Cool. Cables.
Oh, I need those cables.
I think it just clips in there.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to go in from the other side, to be honest. Which it won't do now, because I think just holding it in like that and
Well, I think
putting
the
the cables
cables
in there and they'll hold it in there.
I think that's what
That's
caused
what
it to
was
fall out the
happening.
last time. I need to get some kind of glamour shot. Like, oh yeah, look at that graphics card.
I don't remember which one was the audio now. It's like 4 of them.
Are they color coded?
Maybe that one.
Usually green is like audio out, isn't it?
There isn't a green one, James.
There is no green one. In that case, ignore what I just said.
It does have a symbol.
So sexy, GPU. The most power we've ever had. Well, yeah, that might help. That goes into the new fandangled
And
graphics processing unit, which we have purchased
missing one.
thanks to Steve and Andy from California and Switzerland, respectively.
Demon.
This is an Australia, United States, Switzerland
Joint venture.
joint maneuver, joint operation. I don't know. Okay, so we're getting close to the moment of truth, aren't we?
Yep. I've just got to plug the network cable in. Okay, so that
Few
should
benchmarks.
be everything in.
All right. Woo! Look!
Good son.
Look at it shine.
An orange light there. I don't know what that means.
Where?
At the front, it's gone off now.
Did that not used to happen?
I have never noticed this before, but I don't usually stand there and look at the front on.
Yeah, okay. Well, I will wait for post. Jeremy, what does reboot and select proper boot device mean?
The what?
Maybe it's just that thing where it doesn't like it the first time.
I probably... No, I don't think I swapped any of the SATA cables over.
No, we're into BIOS, so that's good. So everything's working. Choose a proper thing. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's try that.
It's not be plugged in properly.
Yeah. Tech support. What did you just say? A good shove?
Yeah, hit it.
Hit it. Okay. Jeremy recommends hitting things.
I can confirm that the fans on the new graphics card are spinning, which is
Do we have fan spin on the new graphics card?
good start.
Okay, so to bring you all up to speed, it's not recognising the boot volume. So Jeremy's in there just trying to reseat all of the SATA connectors just to make sure that's happening. It might be an idea to go into BIOS and see if it's actually recognising the discs are there.
Ooh.
Ooh?
Yeah.
What?
So we haven't got one of the SATA connections plugged in.
Ah,
I need to figure out which cable I unplugged and where that went.
yeah, that might be it then.
There it is.
Jolly good show, Jeremy. Jolly good show. So we're going to plug that in and hopefully we'll be able to do a benchmark. Okay. Here we go. Fingers crossed.
That's a good
That
sign.
looks better. Oh, sweet relief. Into Windows. And now some driver install and then some benchmarks. Yes!
Which will be fun when we get back to you once we've done that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
probably don't want to watch us download stuff.
We've probably already recorded way too much boring footage anyways, Jez, so we'll cut here. So we've now got the card installed, and this is pretty crazy because we've now got actually more VRAM than we have system memory, which
It's pretty exciting.
it's super exciting. So I know we've said it quite a few times, but Steve, Andy, thank you.
Yeah.
That's so good. So Jess is going to download some benchmarks. Well, you know what? One thing we should do.
What?
We should see if it works with Blender.
Yeah, let's try that.
All right. Here goes. Here comes Blender. And I guess what we got to do is go to settings, isn't it? Yeah, user preferences, and then system.
Which is...
It's up the top on the right. OpenCL. Oh, there it is. Right, well we should do a benchmark just right now, I guess. You've got the BMW one, right? Alright, we'll see how this one goes. Okay guys, so we've pretty much finished installing the card. We've done some benchmarks. We got, what was it, a minute?
1 minute 27 seconds for the mic pan scene at 400 sample.
Which we're happy with, because that takes us like, well, way longer.
Yeah, it's a lot faster than the CPU is doing.
But the great thing is we now have a card that works with Blender. We've got a GPU that does OpenCL, which means we can do lots more testing and actually be able to verify that things are working for you guys that have the AMD cards. And we also have access to some GeForce cards at Sydney University where I work. So
And a Quadro.
And a Quadro. So I think we've now got things pretty much covered. So what we really want to say is thank you, Steve. Thank you, Andy.
Steve. Thanks, Andy. You guys are great.
You guys,
I love you.
Awesome, yeah. Like, this has been the best.
Awesome.
This has been a very good day, and of course, throwing it out there for anyone else that wants to donate us some hardware, because it makes us happy, but also it means that we can test and be sure that things will work, which is pretty good. So if anyone else wants to send us a graphics card or a Threadripper, or just dropping those hints in there, if you want to do that, then we're not going to say no. And also, we'll plug you on our channels and say, yeah, we're going to leave links to Andy and Steve's website and stuff, and just love on them for quite a while for the fact they've given us a GPU. So thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.